Welcome to probably the hardest chapter so far. This chapter has a ton of promoted enemies like the ones before it, but this time a lot of them come to you at once. This is the same case as chapter 13, sure, but the difference is, to my knowledge, there's no consistent way to block off enemies. The flames on the map are completely random, so eventually I'm gonna have to deal with a big group of enemies. At the start, our two new units, Azama and Setsuna, are right next to a promoted sorcerer. Alongside them are 3 units that aren't allowed to enter combat at all, so I'm gonna need to help them out as soon as I can. I'm promoting Tsubaki into a Falcon Knight so I'm able to use the rescue staff, which I bought just before. I had also bought a few other things such as the hammer and the sting shuriken to help out with the generals. I had to use the second of 3 allowed grind maps to be able to afford everything, and that's with selling stuff. In the grind map, Obero reached level 20, so I'll be promoting her into a Berserker. Remember how I said last map that that song was one of my favorites? Well, here's my actual favorite. I put Saizo in range of the mage at the start, but outside the range of the adventurers. He one-rounds the mage and can't take more than 1 hit on enemy phase. Most of the bottom army will be taking care of this group for now.
Our prey. I'll help you.
We won't give up.
Reina is going up to help Setsuna and Azama get to the main group. She's probably my strongest unit at this point, so she's the best for the job.
Cry out in pain. Rest in peace.
Tsubaki is also going up with them.
Steel yourself.
Ryoma pairs up with Setsuna so she's able to double the sorcerer. It's a miracle that this is even possible. She's only level 11 and she has to fight a level 3 sorcerer, at weapon triangle disadvantage.
Come on.
Thanks to Setsuna's personal skill, she's able to heal to full health with the Sun Vestal. Since the sorcerer was left on 10 HP and is unable to score a kill, he's instead gonna run away to go to one of the adventurers that can heal it. Thankfully, the corner that Hinoka is in is safe from any enemies, so there's no risk of accidentally entering combat with her.
We can't.
Done.
I can support you.
Ryoma switches here to let Setsuna attack the sorcerer again with the transfer. If she hits, this map gets easier, but not by a lot.
Phew.
I put Hinoka 2 spaces away from where Reina will go to kill the armor knight. She's not able to kill without it.
Let's do this.
Like coming home.
Be careful.
A beautiful ending.
Saizo's group stays put to take care of the second mage, then they'll start working on the adventurers.
We can do this together.
Orochi attacks the fighter on the other side of the flames with Mjolnir to hopefully get a lucky critical hit on them so I don't have to deal with them later.
A hero with work, never done. They won't beat us.
No mercy. I've got your back.
Lucky I'm around.
Felicia is gonna attack the third mage close to the bottom of the group. She has Tomebreaker, so the chances of her getting hit are very slim. Saizo has a full guard gauge, so he can safely lure over the adventurers now. He can't get attacked by both, but he'll weaken one of them, and the other will come rushing to heal his ally. The top army is going to try and go down now. Because of the way the flames worked out, I have to make sure that I either kill or stay out of all the enemy's range in order to not die or enter combat with the wrong units. Reina and Orochi work together to kill the fighter and the weakened mage closest to the wall. This will help create a safe space for my units to stand in.
Please remain calm. Let's keep our guard up.
I'm all
I'm tired of this.
Stay alert.
It looks like Ryoma will get attacked by the fighter here, but he's actually completely safe. The fighter knows that he'll die if he even thinks to attack Ryoma on enemy phase, and also knows that he can go get healed. So he goes for the healing, obviously.
Stay alert.
Everything will be all right.
Out of simply not wanting to risk anything, I transfer Tsubaki to rescue Setsuna. I didn't know if she could die from the fighter, and didn't feel like doing the math at the time.
So bored. How shall we proceed?
Here's my favorite part. The fighter runs over to the adventurer to get healed, then the adventurer leaves him hanging to go attack Saizo and get healed by the other adventurer. To make it worse for the poor fighter, he's now completely locked off from the adventure that he was trying to go see, so he's gonna have to go find another one. I want you to remember this sequence. It will come up again shortly.
I'm with you. They won't beat us.
It ultimately doesn't matter who I give these adventurer kills to, but preferably my unpromoted units. I still want some experience to go to Berserker though, so she can get HP plus 5 and gamble before the next map. HP plus 5 is just a free tonic, and gamble sucks, so I want to take it off as soon as I can.
I'm here. I believe it. Looks like we have no choice. You'll be all right.
I'm now somewhat in danger on both sides. There's a Berserker on the right side pursuing the bottom group, and a whole variety of enemies on the left. The top side is completely safe to retreat since they outpace the enemies up there, but I'll have to deal with that Berserker on the next player phase. All Berserkers on this map have Gamble, which means they have a pretty solid chance of just critting you and ending your run right then and there.
Barely contain myself.
Here we
go.
Stand strong.
I want to try and debuff the Berserker before attacking it. Luckily, I'm able to do that with both Felicia and Obero.
What should we do?
Missing there was fine. As long as Obero can hit, Reyna will be able to take the kill thanks to the -6 defense debuff.
Seems like a worthy fight. I can do it!
Bruka and Kaze are gonna start pursuing the enemies on the left. Bruka in particular has an easy time dealing with generals and armor knights thanks to her being a promoted unit and having a hammer. The fighters are no sweat for her either.
So bored.
The rest of my units are gonna group up in the center and just try to stay out of the way.
No turning back now.
Take your time.
Remember that sequence with the fighter and adventurer? In a string of luck, the adventurer that just healed that fighter would have moved with the rest of the group, but since enemies prioritize helping their allies when they can, they had to stay put. And to make matters even better, the flames just blocked him off from any shortcuts to my army, so he'll have to go the wrong way around. What's significant about all of this is that adventurer has a killer bow, so I'm able to mitigate some crit chance while I'm already facing some strong enemies.
We stand together.
I'm putting Berserker in range of the enemies while keeping Azama and Hinoka close.
Let's work together.
She's also taken Scarlet as a pair-up partner so she can get the strength and defense bonuses.
I've got your back. We've got trouble. Hang tight. Ready to go.
I've retreated a little bit back, keeping Ruka in range of some of the enemies. She'll be able to clean up the rest of the armor knights except for the one that has the ranged weapon, and a few of the fighters go down too since she can outspeed them. She's mainly retreating to stay out of the Berserker's range. I was terrified of these things because I knew at any moment they could just crit me and it'd be all over. Ideally, I only fight the Berserkers on player phase so I can cheese them out with my ranged weapons.
We can do this together.
How bothersome.
Is that what you're wearing? This Let's work together. Pay attention! Done. Got your back.
Baruka's healthy enough to take care of the ranged general now because she dodged an attack on the last enemy phase. This will let her level up and get HP plus 5.
Kill them all.
I didn't want to risk her fighting all the other enemies this turn, so I have all my units fall back once more so I can rescue her to safety to take care of the rest of the enemies in this big open space as opposed to the smaller corridor.
I'll protect you.
I'll support you. A hero's work is never done. Everything is fine. We can do this.
I'll back you up. Don't make me laugh.
Now I'm in a much more comfortable position, but it's still really sketchy.
Out of my
The top priority is to kill the Berserkers. The one in the front is easy to deal with, but I can't just send in all my units at it at once and enemy phase the rest. There's still that risk of the one in the back getting an unfortunate crit or one of my units getting ganged up by a bunch of units, so I have to be careful on what I want my units to do here. I start by weakening the front Berserker with Obero so I can maybe only need 2 units to fully kill it. After doing some decision making, I decide on using Berserker to kill the one in the front. I give her Ryoma pair up so she can double, and in an attempt to mitigate any chance of getting crit, I use a killer axe she got from Scarlet to try and crit it myself.
I welcome the challenge. Stay out of this.
time to play. Seems like a worthy foe. So bored.
Attacking with Reyna on the side here was a bad mistake. What I should have done was attack with one of my debuffers from the side and have Reyna go to the bottom and clean up. Never punished though.
I'll protect you.
All that's left now are the unpromoted fighters and mage. The mage isn't strong enough to one-shot any of my units, so as long as the fighters die, I'm safe.
Show me what you've got.
I'll do my best. What should we do?
For Lord Ryoma. Let's go. Allow me.
Good luck. This is mine. I won't lose. Victory, victory. I'm happy. I'm here with you.
Shall we?
I wanted to see if I could try and kill it early to get it out of the way, but my only bet would be getting a crit with Mjolnir, and I didn't think it was worth it.
I'll fight as well.
No hesitation.
Baruka goes in range of the adventurer with the killer bow. She's safe from any damage because of her guard gauge.
All right, let's go.
I'm always ready.
Help is coming.
We stand together. How naive.
Finishing off the adventure is easy now that I'm able to attack from one range. I'll also get the killer bow for my troubles, which could be fun to use on Setsuna or Reina.
Remain calm.
Kaze just reached level 20. He won't promote yet, mainly because I briefly forgot to, but he will soon.
Foolish of you.
How shall we proceed?
Looks like we have no choice.
I can support you.
I wanted to try and feed this kill to Setsuna because I do actually plan on using her for at least a little bit.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Time for some murder.
Shall we? Did we win? Stay strong. All done.
The reinforcements are going to start rushing towards my team. I don't want to try and meet them in the middle because the flames are too unpredictable for me to be comfortable sending them into the deep end like that, so I wait for them to come to me while I work on killing some of the less hostile enemies. There are also reinforcements that spawn where my army is already standing, so it's convenient if I stay in this area.
I'll do my best.
I'm with you.
I love a challenge.
You're welcome.
I'll help you. Let's see what you've got.
Oboro is gonna lure over the two outlaws that are at the bottom right.
I am with you.
Let's do this! Ready on the side! I can do this!
Yes.
Take your time.
I set up this kill for Orochi because I really want to get a lot of units to level 20 soon. Preferably everyone gets promoted before the first Vala chapter.
Not over yet!
I'll help you. Trust me.
Interestingly, the reinforcements split up, so one of them is going to attack from the right and the others are going to attack from the left. Weird that they don't want to stay in a group.
This calls for a
Since the reinforcements are split up into a more digestible group, I decided that instead of pursuing the right side, I'll have my units go back and try to meet the reinforcements so they can be taken out early. I just didn't want to deal with them.
Remain calm.
Oh, are we fighting? We've got this!
They won't beat us.
I'll pray.
I'll support you.
The reinforcements at the bottom conveniently spawn where 3 of my paired up units are. I'm also able to let Saizo go back and help with the promoted sorcerer.
I've been waiting for this.
This one looks tough.
They won't beat us.
Ready to go. Let's have some fun. Watch it!
Delighted to help you.
Orochi is now level 20, but she won't be able to promote just yet, since the Master Seals are on the other side.
Seems like a worthy foe.
We can do this together!
I'll help you.
This Berserker really tried to make it as easy as possible for me to get the kill. Felicia can start by weakening it, then Setsuna can do some extra damage to let Baruka kill, and no one takes any damage.
How shall we proceed? Let's go. I see it. See ya.
Arguably, the better outcome.
I'm happy. No mercy.
Show me what
Kaze attacks the weakened fighter here, but that was kind of a mistake. What I should have done was promote into Master Ninja now and have the fighter attack Kaze on enemy phase, but I end up having to let the fighter go instead. This wasn't a bad mistake by any means, but it's definitely unoptimized.
I'll protect you.
Yes. Let's keep our guard up.
No hesitation.
Thanks to the flames, Kaze has to take the long way around. He uses this time to promote into the Master Ninja class.
I am at your service. Let's see. Stand strong.
Likewise, Orochi is also going to be promoting this turn. She'll be going into Bizarra.
A hero's work is never done.
Interesting. I'll do my best. This is my mission. We've got this.
I'm with you.
Looks like we have no choice.
While Kaze makes his way back to the army, everyone deals with the fighter reinforcements on the right.
Must I restrain myself? Please remain calm.
I've got your back.
I can support you. Okay, let's go.
Remain calm.
That's a minute.
Let's go, let's stand a chance. Don't tight on me. I'm so ready for this.
Let's get started.
This should be fun, shall we? I'm sure we'll be fine.
Now that the second to last wave of reinforcements have showed up, once I deal with these, I'll be able to finally move over to the right and get the last few enemies.
Watch me work.
I take a bit to deal with them, so now's the best time to discuss plans for Setsuna and Azama. Azama has really solid growth all around. I would honestly argue that he's way better in a fighting class than he'll ever be if he sticks to Great Master, but that's not going to be his main purpose for this run. He's instead going to be going around helping others with support grinding with him. I have 2 units in mind that really want renewal because of just how fun of a skill it is. It'd be really cool if I can get it to work out. If he gets good growth and holds his own in combat, I may reconsider him for combat purposes, but for now my plans for him are just going to be mostly for the benefit for the rest of my team. He's also really good to have on hand right now since Felicia isn't in a healing class. I did just get Jacob, but it's hard to find rune for him in a lot of maps because of deployment slot restrictions. Setsuna, to say the least, is a very funny character. She starts incredibly underleveled, even in Birthright, and has terrible base growth. The only thing she really has going for her is that she has a good chance of getting a lot of speed, which will allow her to double pretty much everything, and that she's a natural bow unit, which I honestly think is pretty good to have in Fates. If I want her to be really good, I'll probably have to give her some stat boosters and have a lot of babying. That being said, I am going to use her. I most certainly shouldn't, but I think that it'd be really fun to at least try. And so far, she's gotten really good growths, so things are looking up for her. I'm now able to move on to the Armor Knights that have been sitting on the right.
We're gonna win.
Reyna can one-round the unpromoted ones easily with a strength pair-up, and killing one will easily lure in the other 3 to attacking.
Let's do this.
They won't beat us.
Let's get started.
No mercy.
I'll protect you.
Quickly now.
I'll just be here.
I suppose I'll help.
Cleanup is very easy. I can basically use my entire army to take care of the generals, and the unpromoted one can't even reach me.
Let's see what you've got.
I'll help you.
Let's do this.
I'll do my best. Don't make me laugh. Let's stay focused. I can barely contain myself.
Be careful!
Let's go.
Remain calm.
Fate, I guess.
I'll support you.
We've got trouble.
What's scary is I now have to push up near a Berserker, Sorcerer, and General. I can luckily bait out the General and only fight that one on enemy phase, which makes things significantly easier. It does lure over the Berserker as well, though.
I'll help you.
What should we do?
How bothersome.
Time to play! Mission accomplished.
Baruka is now locked in a prison with the Berserker. This was completely unplanned, so I was terrified when this happened. I now have to face Crit head-on. Luckily, I get a full guard gauge if everything goes right, so I only need to be safe on the attack on player phase.
How shall we proceed?
This scum doesn't stand a chance! I won't let you die! Finishing the mission!
Cue the world's biggest sigh of relief. Now I want to get over to the next few enemies, but the flames were not cooperating with me at all, so I'm speeding up this section a lot. Moving on this map is horrible.
Quickly now.
Kaze goes in range of the mage because his name is Kaze. He's gonna get a full guard gauge from fighting this guy, so he'll be able to lure over the outlaw as well. Not that he's a threat, but it's nice to take no damage.
I'm with you. Show me what you've got. We won't give up.
So bored. Kill them all.
Everything is fine.
Do your best.
We've got this.
Did we win? How shall we proceed? All done. I'm happy.
Time for some murder.
Allow me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Allow me to help.
Out of my way.
No hesitation.
This Berserker is the last thing I want to fight, so I wait for the flames to let me fight the adventurer first.
Let's go.
Take your time.
Everything is fine.
This is my mission.
Show me what you've got.
I'll just be here. I'll do my best.
No need to worry.
Come on.
Kill them all.
I can now fight this Berserker safely with my entire army. Maybe I was a little overcautious in my approach, but after nearly a full hour of playing, I was not in the mood to start all over again.
We've got trouble.
I'm with you. I'm here to help. You leave me no choice.
Trust me.
I'll fight as well.
Stay alert.
I see the enemy.
I'm sure we'll be fine. What should we do? Let's go. We've got trouble.
Stay strong.
We've got this.
Leave it to me.
Stay focused.
Let's get started.
We can win this one.
Show no mercy.
Hans is very easy. He starts equipped with a Tomahawk, which is 2 range only, and this lets me easily apply debuffs from 1 range, and I can take the kill with a weak unit.
Doesn't stand a chance! I'm so ready for this! I'll do my best. Good luck. can do this together.
Come on.
I should have attacked with a bronze dagger to avoid any crit chance, but it worked out in the end.
I can support you.
Damn it.
I'm happy.
15% defense growth is really pulling through. Next time, we get the rest of our units.